Not going to talk about race realism?
Oh.
When you guys get in the comments and ask me questions about race and intelligence, here is my view in perpetuity until politics changes in at least the United States. This is my view as applied forward for the rest of this channel's lifetime until and unless politics really changes. Here it is. Ready? I 100% acknowledge, because I'm literate, that race is truly a biological construct. It is deep. It pervades almost everything. And it has real world differences in ability that are complicated. They are overlapping in spectra, but they are nonetheless for sure real. And they affect every single thing about your life on the margins. If you ask me any more questions about that, I won't say anything because I'm not getting canceled over that. Because in our current political climate, if I fill in the blanks of what I mean, your boy's out. That I'm not ready to, shut down the YouTube yet. But so what I'm saying is, yes, race is real. Yes, race differences exist. Yes, even in every single quality that you think is too politically incorrect to talk about, which is why I'm not going to talk about it.
All I'm going to say is I love how he begins that conversation with saying because of the current political environment based on biology.
Who's this?
Mike.
Oh, did you not see this, Broderick, on his little alternative channel where Mike explains everything? He basically espoused circa 1800s era race IQ science and said, well, ChatGPT said I'm right. And that he said there is an obvious hierarchy of intelligence among the races. And, oh, dude,
it's so bad.
Dude. But that's how far this went. Out of bodybuilding, suddenly you've got people in other fields going, yeah, this guy's, just completely. And then, of course, he deleted the video trying to make it disappear. It's like, no, the internet never forgets, dude. You just should have. Amazing. Just amazing.
The internet never forgets. Couldn't say it better myself. Yeah, smirk away there, Jeffrey. ISRAETEL here kind of sounds like some 1990s Charles Murray talking points. Your boy, HERSOVYAC, sounds a little bit closer to 2017 Richard Spencer, so do the math on that, bud.
In French, we have a saying, I do not know if you guys have it in English, but we say that when you are trying to make an argument and you're only digging yourself up even further in your bullshit, we say that you're literally giving the stick to hit you with it. That's my belief. It is probably wrong, but there you go.
Now as we get into the wilder stuff here, and I hope this is permittable on YouTube this time around. I believe it was when I got into the territory of sharing these guys talking about deleting other human beings that was probably where the line was drawn. So I'll take my chances this time around. But as we get deeper into this, I want you to realize Jeffrey was sitting there smugly laughing the whole time about Dr. Mike, Mr. Mike, and his race science, which was pretty tame compared to the stuff that you're about to see right here. Keep in your mind that each one of these noble natties who are about to do a roundtable with HERSOVYAC on the Jonathan Warren channel are all aware of who and what HERSOVYAC is. Also keep in mind that they tend to moralize and make a harm reductionist argument against other content creators. Greg Doucette was the devil because he put main gaining out there. Greg Doucette talking about main gaining was going to keep people small and blackpilled. It was going to do this and do that. How about a guy that funnels people over to Nazism over on Instagram? What would you think about that? And how often do we hear from Jeffrey and others that others must be held accountable for what other people do? They say this about the science crowd a lot, that you gotta hold their feet to the fire because one guy who also uses the term science-based misspoke one time. When have the noble natties ever done this? Seems to me that whenever one of them drops some lowbrow content, the other ones just jump on the same train. Be it with the drama or with the recycling of the same topics all the time. The exercises that I would do if I could go back in time. The exercises I would use to speedrun my physique. The top 10 exercises. The exercise tier list. Noble natties have been caught lying, cheating their measurements, faking feats of strength. Heck, even stealing from people. I can personally attest to this. And I can guarantee you they will not say a word about the Nazi in their midst because they've had plenty of time to do so and they are choosing to collab with him in the future. Anyway, folks, that's enough preamble. I'm sure you already know what's coming if you're familiar with this guy and this little crowd at all, but here we go. Without further ado, as we say in French, enjoy the rest of the video.
That's disgusting. Quotes mean nothing, by the way. I hope you know that. Just because something is well written from a quote doesn't mean that's how you get out of a sticky situation, which you guys use it for. Oh, but here's a quote, so... Well, yes, I guess you're off the hook because some other guy said something. Yeah, I got a quote, too. It's from Salvo Pancakes. Want to hear it?
In my humble opinion, of someone who is extremely open to idealism and just, believing in the good,
I 100% acknowledge, because I'm literate, that race is truly a biological construct. It is deep. It pervades almost everything. And it has real world differences in ability that are complicated. They are overlapping in spectra, but they are nonetheless for sure real.
Look at the scientific evidence. So I wrote a book, and we're going to use the book. I'm going to write books too.
This one with HERSOVYAC here. What this is dog whistling actually is that Europeans can digest milk, whereas other races cannot. Is the implication, the meme around these crowds. And so, of course, the purest form of that, right, is raw milk. And you'll see the sun wheel in the background. This is a Nazi symbol. It has never been around before the Nazis. Do not let anybody try to slip that by you. And we're going to slow down to show. I don't want this to slip by you as well. There was a full-on swastika there. So, good luck explaining that, buddy. Again, this is not an ancient meme. It's not a part of religion, heritage. It was entirely a Nazi symbol, and it continues to be a Nazi symbol. It's commonly known these days from being in the manifestos and in the tactical gear of spree shooters. Yeah. Nazi, white nationalist, spree shooters. So, good luck explaining this one away, bud.
And he linked the playlist that had all the evidence, but a lot of those videos were removed because I guess YouTube thought it was too crazy, and the person who made that playlist as well, I guess he wanted to remove them, I guess, for his own sake, if YouTube strikes him or something like that.
To touch on this very quickly, yes, my channel got struck. I had to take down what was their Nazi propaganda that they were liking, HERSOVYAC, Smart Simple Fit, esoteric lifter memes. It was deemed too bad for YouTube, but it was available on Instagram apparently. And they also share these through the stories because, as Simmers had pointed out before, you get a 24-hour window to get the messaging out there. And these accounts that kind of funnel off one another, So esoteric lifter memes, they'll tag in an account like Girth Brooks, they'll do a collaboration with them. The algorithm will tie all these people in together. These guys are going on, not Girth, I'm not sure his activity, but I'm just saying as a form of a pipeline, right? So esoteric then goes on to like Nazi memes, and people get recommended the Two Based for Society and other pages like that because, people in your circle, the content you're consuming, they like this. So naturally, maybe you're going to like it as well, is what the algorithm is trying to do, right? That's what it does.